Anywho's, all right. So let's get to game. Let me add stream info so that way I know I put the game name in. That's not something completely wrong. So I can't do that. There's like spoilers. Other games that I've been looking at and thinking about playing and stuff. So this is again a Pokemon Red ROM hack. This is called Pokemon Red Plus Plus Hard Mode. Oh, I love those colors. Oh my goodness. Also, so... Oh, whoops. Yeah, that was weird. The other day, well, not the other day, it was like a few weeks ago, I was thinking, man, it's been a while since I played, some old school Pokemon and also Pokemon ROM hacks, but also I love the concept or the idea of old generation Pokemon ROM hacks that have newer generation stuff added to them. And so one of the candidates that I found was this game. And I'm actually really excited to play this. I do have a continue to say, but that's just because I was making sure that, it was working and everything was just fine. Well, how much? I played 11 minutes. So it's like I got like my first Pokemon. I think I went to Viridian City and came back. That was it. The reason why I really wanted to do this one is like my, first Pokemon ROM hack on stream is because, well, you gon' see. Welcome. You're playing the hard patch 302. All right. Here's the GitHub and the FAQ and, the people or person that made it. And there you go. This was back in 2018. I'm feeling a little frisky today. Should they behave like caught Pokemon? Yeah, sure. I don't know what it is. I always enjoy picking girl characters in games. I don't know. It's always been my thing. This is it right here. This is it right here. This was the big reason why I wanted to start with this one. I legitimately, when I saw this screen, I gasped. I'm not even joking. I gasped. I think... Yeah, you were probably there. You were probably paying attention, I'd imagine. But yeah, no, that was so... I couldn't believe it. I could not believe that they picked Sylveon for this little screen. Also, they gave it Espeon's Cry. But you know what? I'm not going to complain. Welcome, Game Fun 124. How you doing? I do love, as the generations progress, I do love how the concept of we don't know everything about Pokemon yet, and there's a lot that we still need to, learn and explore, becomes more and more true with every generation. I really don't know what to name him. Who could I name him? I remember in the Soul Silver playthrough, I named my rival Zero, and that was for Dark Reinhardt. But I can't think of anything. Maybe what? I'm just gonna go like super duper old school. This was the name that I gave to my rival the very first time I ever played Pokemon Blue. Yes, Stinky. I mean, I was making that joke all the way back then. Name him Want. What does that mean? Want? Stanky. Alrighty. Also, for everybody on Twitch, now would be the time, if you were ever thinking about using it, to use channel points for the name selection redemption. For, you know, whatever Pokemon that I catch, if you redeem that, I will name it whatever you want me to with that redemption. Wow. Oh, that's right. I went the wrong way. I have Pokemon Fire Red on my GBA and a physical copy of Pokemon Snake Wood ROM hack for my GBA. Okay. A physical copy of... Okay, interesting. Sorry, I watched Pokemon Death version, and they only want to choose they, want, or you. That's a little ominous. Also, I've never even heard of that Pokemon Death version. It sounds a little edgy. I love how Gramps, I'm fed up with waiting. You're not even looking at him. You're just like, Gramps, I'm fed up with waiting. Is that the name generator? I believe so. I think that's what it was called, name generator. What about me? I really don't know what to expect from this ROM hack. I'm thinking Bulbasaur. I feel like that's, you know, because that's always the safe bet in, you know, in the originals. It's a .exe fan game. Oh dear. So like Sonic.exe type deal. Yeah, let's go with the Plant Bulba Pokemon. Plant Bulbamon. And birth the entity known as... Oh, Pikachu spelled backwards. I was about to say, what is Ook up Kip? Usually I'm used to reading things backwards. Usually if I see a weird word, I'll be like, you know, what does that say backwards? Oh, Pikachu. Okay. Alrighty. So I'll wait a minute. Just in case anybody wants to do that with the name and the stuff. You know, I mean, I'm also gonna get other Pokemon along the way, so you know you don't have to. But you know, I'll wait like a minute or so because I don't even remember when the next time you can change your nickname Pokemon back is. Isn't it Celadon City? Well, at least in the original. I don't know if that's the case here. You know what? I'm gonna change the name of the stream. Why not? Let's name it Pokemon ROM Hack Day. Also, wait, why would... Oh. Okay, never mind. Yeah, no, I shouldn't change it there, because then it'll change the category, and we don't want that. That'd just be silly. And I am most assuredly not known for being silly, so, I mean, come on. Alrighty. Alright, so I don't see any redemptions. So let's go ahead and... Oh my god, I was so tempted to name it Sprigatito. Because I thought of... I know, I thought of Sprig, and I was just like, oh, Sprigatito. Yeah. Let's go with... Let's go with Patchouli. Why not? You know, it's flower related. And I'm sure if there's like any Toho fans watching, they're probably like internally screaming, be like, "Yay! One of the best characters." All right, Stinky, let's do this. I love how I can just call him Stinky. Charmander. Now, what would possess him to make a selection like that? Yeah, I knew he was going to growl. That's why I growled back. Got to do the counter growl. Now he's going to attack. Okay, I was wrong. Oh, but he missed, so that's good. This is going to take a while. This is going to take a while. I do love how all the names are in, like, lowercase. If I could ever get, like, a critical hit, that'd be... Oh, there you go. There you go. Now, as long as he doesn't get a critical hit, that'd be fantastic. Oh, by some miracle, it's a female Bulbasaur. So that makes the name work even more. There were, like, of the ROM hacks that I saw, there were a couple that were like, what's it called? What's that? Nuzlocke. Nuzlocke is, like, baked in, and that is most definitely, like, one of my least favorite things is the concept of... When he said what, I thought of the want thing, because he typed it in want, in caps. So I was like, wait, want? The concept of getting rid of, or, you know, like, releasing or deleting your Pokemon after they faint or lose or whatever, I don't know, I hate that concept. Like, you know, and I'm sure, you know, there are plenty of people that love it. You know, Nuzlocke is pretty popular. But man, it's just like, I can't do it. You know, I'm sure, you know, it gives an extra challenge. It gives you extra incentive to not make your Pokemon faint. But, that's just not for me. Bing, bing. Who this gonna be? Pidgey. The first wild Pokemon of the playthrough. It's Pidgey. Fireball, go get him. I unfortunately do not have Fireball right now, so... Smell you later. True. That is very true. I forgot. Is it shift? Oh, wait. Ow. I forget. I forget what key it is. Oh, that's not it. It just opened up a new window. Oh, there it goes. Okay, so it's F2. Yeah, F2 to save, F4 to load. Yeah, such a banger. Real ones remember the Soul Silver playthrough. True. Also, welcome, Evan. Welcome, welcome. I just played Sonic Generation for the first time on Sonic X Shadow Generations. That is still, like, that is on my, my wish list on Steam. I really want to get that and play that. Because I had a blast playing Sonic Generations. I can't remember how many times I played through. It must have been at least like 2 or 3 times that I played through the entire game, you know, including the playthrough that I did for it. But, man, when they announced, you know, the sequel, essentially, at first I was just like, oh, that doesn't sound very interesting. But then, you know, as I thought more on it, and then they did those little advertising things, I was just like, okay, this is actually super cool. I want to get this. Also, love what they did with the Pokemon Center here. This looks very like Gen 2-ish. What do you have to say? Oh, well, thank you. Very informational. Big computer in the middle accesses the Wonder Trade system. Okay. Ow. Maybe that's like I have to wait until I don't know if I have to wait till the, you know, when I get to talk to Bill, or if it's a different thing altogether. I'm gonna, for now, I'm just gonna assume that it's gonna be Bill. Bidu. I remember in the Soul Silver playthrough, you telling the story about how you sent a fan letter to Nintendo to send back. Oh yeah, they sent back that care package. That was back in 98? Or 97. I think it was 98. But yeah, it was like a project that we had to do for school where we had to write letters to companies that we really like, and I think that the three that I picked was Nintendo, obviously, and Pepsi because I love Pepsi, and shampoo company, and I think. I don't think the shampoo one responded back. I think Pepsi replied back, which is like a like a generic like thank you for being cool customer letter. Oh, that's right. This guy gives me free stuff. And then of course, yeah, Nintendo sent me back a letter. I wish I would have saved that along with it was I don't even know if you can see them. I do have them set up all the way in the back. My big head is in the way. Right, I think right here. Yeah, right here. There is a white Yoshi and a black Yoshi from Yoshi's Story. And they sent those along with a t-shirt and a school binder that was Legend of Zelda themed. But, I'm really not a Legend of Zelda fan, so I didn't really use the binder. I really wish that when I was young, I had the foresight to save, sort of little promotional things like that, so that I could have maybe sold them on eBay later on, maybe 20 years later or so. But yeah, I got rid of that. I have no idea where the shirt went, and all that's really left is those two Yoshis. Bruh, I was born in 97. Alright, well, Would the Wonder Trade system work for a ROM hack? I don't know if I don't think it's online based. I think it is just fully, integrated into the game. I think it just gives you random Pokemon. At least that's my theory. That's just a theory. A game theory. I bought it from the Steam Winter Sales. Yeah, I see that it's on sale, but I don't have, that much to spare at the moment. Sonic Frontiers is another one that's on my wish list, and I see that one is like big on sale too, but I just can't justify buying it right now. I'll just come out and say it. I am interested in making playthroughs of those games. So, whenever I feel like I'm at, close to or at the point where I'm ready to do that, make videos on it, that's when I'll get them. But for the moment, I have quite a few things in the backlog, as you could probably imagine. Oh, hello, YouTube chat. Just exploding. Oh, why did I talk to him again? Maybe he'll give me another free thing. I love this. I love the old... There's just something so charming to me about just the old... the old generations, the old, video games, just the basic graphics. You got these little itty-bitty tiny flower sprites that are just dancing in the wind. I love it. See those ledges on the road? With a daughter on the way, I can't spend much. Wow. Okay, man. Congratulations, Evan. I don't know if you mentioned that before, but wow, that's pretty huge. That's I'm happy for you. Did I battle? Oh, I didn't even battle anything. What am I doing? What am I doing, dude? I do want to kind of see if there's anything maybe out of the ordinary here. Maybe ROM hack wise. If I remember correctly, there should be Zangoose, and there it is. Right as I say it. Or Zigzagoon. I'm sorry, what I said Zangoose. Same generation. Close enough. Zigzagoon. Oh man. Speaking of Wonder Trade, man, I'll never forget the hundreds of Zigzagoons that I got from Wonder Trade in Gen 6. Oh my lord. That's all people wanted to Wonder Trade. It's like, man, I caught my 700th Zigzagoon. I better Wonder Trade it, and maybe I'll get a Xerneas. Ay. And then people would do that nonsense in the GTS too, where they're like, oh yeah, trade me a level 100 shiny Hoopa for my level 5 Zigzagoon. Even trade. I have a bunch of old Nintendo Power magazines and Nintendo Power game guides. I do too. Back in the day, once again, I didn't have the foresight when I was little. But yeah, I did have a bunch of super old Nintendo Power magazines from the 80s and 90s. The late 80s, early 90s. And I got rid of them somewhere along the way. Eventually I resubscribed to Nintendo Power when I was in my teens. But, by then the Nintendo 64 was out, and the Game Boy Advance was just coming out. So a lot of the Nintendo Power magazines that I still have are from that era. But yeah, man, I would love to just again, I wish I had more, what's it called? Expendable cash, so that I could, get stuff like that. I would love to get those super old Nintendo Power magazines. I do look for them every so often on eBay just to see how much they are, and whether or not people are selling them. And yeah, they're pretty prolific on eBay. There's quite a few people that are selling the super old Nintendo Power magazines, and they usually run anywhere between 20 to 40, sometimes $50, depending on if it's a popular game or whatever. And that's not super bad, if I just buy, one every so often. But yeah, it's definitely something I wish I could do. I did get a few old ones, though. I did get the Super Mario Bros. 3 Nintendo Power issue, the Super Mario World Nintendo Power issue. Those were two very big, important ones. I wish I could get the first issue, Super Mario Bros. 2. Also, I love how I'm just mindlessly grinding here. Super Mario Bros. 2, God, that would be so good. I wish I could get that. I see it every so often. It's not super... I wouldn't say that people are selling it a super ridiculous price, but it is high-ish. And some people go absolutely bonkers with, they kept it in really good condition. So they have it, PSA graded. And it's sealed. It's in a big plastic container, and it's got a PSA grade on it. It's bro, wow. Why? I couldn't imagine buying anything, because usually people will sell that for $1,000 or whatever. I couldn't even imagine buying that or even displaying that. I don't know. It just seems kind of silly to me. There is a digital Nintendo Power archive. I think it's on archive.org, but I don't remember. I feel like I remember hearing it got taken down at some point. I think it might still be up though. But yeah, it was every single issue of Nintendo Power was, digitally scanned and put into archive.org. What in the... Oh. Oh, wait, what? I don't remember this battle. I'm doomed. I'm doomed. Oh no! I don't remember this at all. Oh no. Oh no. I was just gonna walk around here and just see what the wild Pokemon were here. Oh my, I'm so cooked. Oh no. That was a critical hit. Uh-oh. Oh my god, it did that much with Swift. I'm gonna have to... I'm gonna have to do it. I'm gonna have to go back to 10 minutes ago. Oh my god, that's so bad. That's so bad. I completely I kind of sort of remember that battle being there, but like, dude, that's absolutely insane that he has 4 Pokemon and one of them is level 10. I don't even want to think about what the others are. Oh man, I'm about to get cooked by this Rattata now. Yep. Wow, that's crazy. See, now, if this was a Nuzlocke, I would have lost. Oh man. Hello? Yeah, for real. I was not expecting that. So, yeah, the save early, saved often definitely came back to bite me. It reminds me of when I was doing Earthbound on stream. What was it? It was like 4 or 5 months ago. And I was in the Onett shop. And I was trying to figure out what key was save state, and I accidentally hit load state, and I think it loaded back to the beginning of the game. Oops. Yeah, I know. Also, does it say this? Oh. Well, where's the sign that says Viridian City, blah, 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 blah? Oops, I think it's this, isn't it? Yeah. The Eternally Green Paradise. Love it. Also, I love how they have, like, the you know, I talked about this Pokemon Center looks like Gen 2. They also have, like, the Gen 2, like, color scheme, like the Game Boy Color Gen 2 color scheme. Okie dokie. Wow, that was fantastic. I don't even know how far in I was. Did I talk to this guy yet? Oh, no, I didn't. Okay, fantastic. Great. I wonder, like, how... Like, up to what point in the game he's actually there for that, you know, that little optional rival battle. Also, I love how there's the Oranberry. If I remember correctly, you actually can't equip items in this, which would actually be so nice. But, yeah, no, you just get or you just use it like a potion, essentially. Bonk. Oh, I could have used Leech Seed on that Eevee, couldn't I? I don't think it would have... I don't think it would have made too much of a difference, but maybe... Maybe I could have fainted it with that. Yeah, I must have said save early, save often, like, so many times in my playthroughs. I probably even said it during the Soul Silver playthrough. It makes a lot of sense, too, you know. You gotta do a lot of saving along the way there. Wow. The instant wild battle with the Pidgey. I do like how when, you know, they say random encounters, they legitimately mean it. Because, you know, I loaded state from where I was before, and now I'm getting completely different wild battles in completely different areas than I did before. Allow. Oh, it just says, how's my old Pokemon? As if I've been gone for years. You know, I've actually been watching the Pokemon anime again. And I was just thinking, like, how many episodes did it take him to get to Viridian City? I think it was just 2. I think it was, like, the second episode he gets to Viridian City. But then I was thinking, how many episodes did it take when he comes back? And, you know, it goes from Viridian City back to Pallet Town. And I want to say that was, like, there was some kind of distraction along the way. I can't remember how many episodes that was. But, I want to say it was, like, 4 episodes. So if you think maybe every episode is like, a day worth of time. That's like a week, like a week to get there and back. So, if this was like real time estimation, getting to Viridian City and coming back in a week, Oak definitely does not. He's still not allowed to say, "How's my old Pokemon doing?" Again, as if I've been gone for years. I save as often as I can because I had a couple of bad experiences with power going. Yeah, no, that's the big thing. That's the big thing that you anticipate and save state for, or save your progress for. Welcome, Bree. Welcome. Finally, it's final Bree. And also Mag P is here. I do love how that you name yourself that during Jackbox. And the funnier thing was I didn't even get it at first. I was just like, why'd you name yourself that? and then I had to think about, oh, that's right, that's how I used to say it. It says Ziggy Zgoony. You know what'd be really insane is if the was it no, not Galarian variant, or what's it called? Version of it was in this ROM hack. What's it called? Is it just called regional variant or regional difference? I can't remember now. I will be forever haunted by Mag P, but in a way. The thing that bugs me though is with the restream. It's like, first of all, it can't show, like it can't properly display the emotes from YouTube, but also it doesn't show up in on the stream side either with Streamlabs. And I got so many different things just working together just to make this stream happen. There's such like an intricate web of different apps and sites and programs and connections and whatnot. Just all come together to make this happen. It took so long for me. Like I don't even think I want to remember how long it took me to set it up to get it to the point where it is now. But this is 99%, where I wanted it to be. This is how I wanted it to look. Take that, Zigzagoon. That's for showing up in my GTS 100,000 times. I remember after I hacked my 3DS, one of the first things that I really wanted to do was use hacks on Gen 7 or Gen 6 and Gen 7, I should say. And I remember what I would do was no matter what Pokemon, I had a separate box for GTS trades, and no matter what Pokemon that I got from the GTS, I would take those Pokemon and like 6 IV them out. And give them a shiny, shiny palette. Give them like really good moves or whatever. Just like totally make them just totally boss, totally boss, as the kids say. And then GTS them back to somebody that might have just appreciated it. I lost a GameCube memory card full of saves when it somehow corrupted itself. I found that out when I went to play Mario Party 7, and this memory card is corrupted message popped up. Oh god. I didn't even know that was possible. I guess now that I think about it, yeah, I guess it is possible. Anything that saves data can eventually get corrupted. Oh, you know what? Oh, that's right. You can't progress through here because of this guy is like collapsed in the street. And if I remember correctly, in the original Japanese version, because he's drunk and he's hungover, And if I also recall correctly, the girl right below is actually his daughter. Yeah, no, in the English, the dubbed version, I guess I will call it. They said, "Oh yeah, he's just tired because he hasn't had his coffee yet." Which, hey, you know, I guess that works. It's easy to explain. I thought something, you know, special would happen there, but no, didn't. I really just want to go exploring everything. You got a Spearow named Speary. My daddy loves Pokemon too. Okay. Oh, true. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, nicknames. Hey. Spearow named Speary. Wait, they have a clipboard attached to the wall to let them help them remember what Pokemon they have that are nicknamed and what the nicknames actually are. Interesting. Interesting. Sure. Yeah, a lot of this is just like really the same as the original version. The way I would immediately panic and call 000 if I saw an old man collapsed in the street. He just hadn't had his coffee yet. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Oh man, I really want to see like what Pokemon are up here. This is usually where you would find Pikachu. If not, maybe not in this grass, but definitely the early portion of Viridian City. That's where you'd find Pikachu. Also, see how I said Okie Dokie? Ha, like the Pokemon. I really doubt Okie Dokie is in this game, but you know, it's a funny Pokemon joke. Switch to Twitch and somehow my messages are coming in faster. I do notice that with the way that the wow, speaking of Okie Dokie, there's a Pechaberry. For whatever reason, I see the messages from YouTube on the stream side before I see them in the actual like chat that I'm looking at. So you needed to lay down in the path because of a caffeine deficiency. Yeah, I mean, everybody's done that. It's a normal thing. You have to roam far to get new kinds of Pokemon. Oh, I know. Boy, do I know. You have to roam really far. It's a natural maze. Luckily, it's not that mazy of a maze. Oh my god, this is dark. Hello. You came here with some fiends. I need that all the time in high school before my first class. No, you're not allowed to make biggest stinks in here. Only reasonably sized stinks are allowed. Also, welcome, Mop. Good lord, this thing has a lot of defense. Also, I'm glad... Never mind. I was about to say, wow, I'm glad it's not using Harden. I guess I can use Leaf Seed. I was thinking about using, Vine Whip, but that's not going to be very powerful against it. Oh my god, this is going to take forever. You have a favorite Pokemon? Mine is Slowbro, because he helped me beat the Elite Four for the first time. That's actually crazy. I mean, I've had plenty of different, like, favorite Pokemon throughout the years. I definitely have favorite Pokemon for each generation. But, at the moment, it's just like, it constantly swaps between Sylveon, point, between Sylveon and I almost said Fireball, Typhlosion. I'm so used to calling him Fireball now. But yeah, it's just like the thing that it kills me. It's just like, I want them to both be my favorite Pokemon, but it's just like, man, the amount of attention and like merchandise and all that stuff that Sylveon gets is so much higher than what Typhlosion gets. Like, Typhlosion gets like no love from TPCI. There was also recently I did look at the Pokemon Center website to see if they had any, you know, like Typhlosion merch, and there's this really nice Typhlosion shirt that I absolutely would have bought, but for whatever reason, every size besides extra small is sold out. So unfortunately, I can't get that because extra small is just not gonna work for me. It's not gonna work for me, brother. This ROM hack is called Pokemon Red ++ Hard Mode. And yeah, it's a ROM hack where obviously it's, you know, it's a little bit more challenging, but also it has later gen content in it, which I absolutely love the concept of. Now, see, if you were here in the beginning of the stream, you would have heard all that. Oh my god, woohoo! Woo! Oh my god. It goes so fast. Wait, there we go. All done. We'll need your Pokemon done. So, as far as the Typhlosion controversy goes, bro beat the allegations. There was a... Where did I see it? Well, I think it was a Twitter thread where somebody went into great detail as to why that whole thing really did not apply to Typhlosion. It was the story of... it was an old Japanese folklore tale, and if I remember correctly, it was written word for word into the game, and they did a few of these. They took a bunch of Japanese folklore tales, wrote them into the games, and then just replaced the characters that were involved with Pokemon instead. That's the Hisuian Typhlosion, not our boy. Hey, both of them are equally valid. Although, man, I want to like Hisuian Typhlosion, but I don't know. There's just something about the original is so much better. Like, yeah, I think Ghost type is super cool. Personally, I would have liked it if it was Psychic instead of Ghost. But I don't know. There's just something about it. It's just, I don't know. It just doesn't click with me. Now, I wish that they would have picked a different. I wish they would have picked a different fire starter for what was it, Legends Arceus? Because then the other two got like megas, didn't they? For Alligator and Meganium got mega evolutions, and they got something. And because Typhlosion had recently gotten, you know, a different like regional variant, he was not included. What is that? It looks like blood. It looks like a bloody sprout and like a bloody rock next to it. What is going on there? Hello? Creepypastas in my Pokemon ROM hacks? It's more likely than you think. Wait a minute. Whoa. Hang on just a second with this trainer tip. So this is, you would assume this is for every trainer that comes through here, right? This specific board says contact Professor Oak via PC to get your Pokédex evaluated. First of all, how many people can even know Professor Oak and are able to contact him? Second of all, how many people even have a Pokédex? If I remember correctly, in terms of the game, there's only two. There's only the one that I get and the one that the Hello? Oh, just pressing the wrong button. And the one that the rival gets, it's grape jelly. Amazing. I used caps for dramatic effect. Evan not yelling. Looking back 35 minutes into the stream, Bulbamon looks like a name for a Digimon, not a Pokemon. I know, what did I say? I was going to take the Bulbasaur Pokemon, Bulbamon or something. Now, why did I do that? Why didn't I just take a hard right? I was trying to think of what that turn was. Hard right, and then just go straight up. Yeah, let's see if maybe Leech Seed will help me out a little bit here. I really want to try to not use my potions. You remember the Pokemon creepypasta? I mean, there has to have been like hundreds, if not thousands, of Pokemon creepypastas by now. Oh, whoops! I kept using Leech Seed over and over again. I don't think. Wait a minute. In later generations, poison Pokemon cannot get poisoned. But I wonder, that was not the case in, gens like 1 through, 5? But I wonder if that is that a change in this ROM hack. Because I feel like it used Poison Sting a few times so far. No, didn't get poisoned. Interesting. And yeah, it only has like a 10% chance to poison, but still, with my luck, it usually pops up really often. Come on! That gives me an idea for a name. Oh boy. I want to like, man, I don't want a Zigzagoon or a Linyoon. I don't even know how to pronounce it. I always pronounce it Linyoon. But man, I want something else to pop up here. Why is there so many Zigzagoons? It's like I'm playing Gen 6 all over again. Uh-oh. Also, I should be using Vine Whip here. Why am I not using that? Also, I literally just noticed the physical and special swap. I was actually going to say, yes, what was it? I think the one I remember was corrupted version of Pokemon Yellow. I was literally going to say, that sounds like the Majora's Mask Ben Drown thing. Boy, that was a fun time on my channel, wasn't it? I will never forget that. And I was so committed to the bit because I really wanted... At first, like, it wasn't even a bit, to be completely honest. It was sort of like... I was so, like, enamored with that whole project that guy Jad Usable did that I wanted to, like, I was so amazed by it that I wanted to, like, completely deck out my entire channel and, like, make it look like, oh, yeah, Ben Drown, and, Ben Drown got to my channel or whatever. And then people started thinking that I got hacked. People's, like, they went to his channel. I mean, I remember I saw Corey there in the channel comments, and man, it was just like, dude, people were just going nuts. They were just like, what did you do to PlayingWithMahWii? What did you do to his channel? And it's just like, oh my god, people are really... First, I was pretty humbled because I was like, man, people are really passionate about, my channel. I love that. But also, why did they think I got hacked? So I was just like so like amazed by this too, now that I didn't say anything for a while. What's the hurry? I'm trying to get healed. Zigzagoon isn't in red. Yes, I know. This is a ROM hack again. Be free. I might be screwed here. I might actually be screwed. I kind of want to lead in with Leech Seed, but what if it does Psybeam? Can it even learn Psybeam? Uh-oh. So, okay, so then there's my answer about, certain types being immune to certain things. Grass types should not be able to get hit by Stun Spore. So that is one thing. So I think maybe I was just getting lucky with those poison stings. Oh. Yeah, that's what we were afraid of. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Can you stop? I'm screwed. I think I'm screwed. Oh, no. Also, what is that guy's name? Pecha Runt. That's it, Pecha Runt. Because I was talking about Okie Dokie, and then I got the Pecha Berry, and I was like, wait, what was it called again? Oh. Yeah, there's like that item that you get, the mythical Pecha Berry. Yeah, I think this is kind of over. It looks like it's just going to spam confusion over and over again. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think Growl's going to help me in this situation. Anthony is out of Jad usable Pokemon. Well. Honestly, like, save stating wouldn't have even helped me there. I would have still been screwed. Alright, well, we try again. How badly did that hurt my pocket? I had $3,200? Yikes. That's actually kind of big. I just haven't found any wild Pokemon that I find interesting enough to catch. I mean, maybe if I would have found like the Metapod, the Caterpie or like Metapod line, I might have caught those, but I didn't find them at all. I don't know if they're not, like, they have to be in this. That wouldn't make any sense for it to be a ROM hack and then there'd be like version. There it is. Cat has a surprise vet visit. Oh no. Deep soreness. Rear. Oh. That sounds awful. Oh, I did see a Caterpie earlier? Wasn't that... No, a trainer had that, didn't he? It was like that one trainer or whatever. It had like the Weedle and the Caterpie. Maybe I was just... I mean, if I did, then I was so busy talking, I didn't even think about it. Worm. Okay, sure. What do we... Oh my god, that icon. What do we feel like nicknaming the Caterpie at anybody? Oh, there you go. There it is. Okay.
Sparkly Mop just redeemed name generator. Weedle.
Okay. That was actually so fast. I think I didn't even finish my sentence. You instantly just went Weedle. Welcome, Kite Man 12. For those wondering why there's a female Mr. Mime, it's because Gen 1 didn't have genders for Pokemon. Its Japanese name is Barrier. I think I remember seeing that before, the Japanese name for Mr. Mime. But yeah. No, that's not Kite. That's not the same Kite like from my Discord. That's just Kite Man 12. Yeah, if Kite shows up, his username is Magnamix. Yes, you did, Sparkly. Like, I didn't even finish that sentence. You just instantly, just like, you know, you like pre-fired that name generator. Alrighty, so now we have a Caterpie named Weedle. Because why not? Red Luigi, yeah. I was gonna say, can I use this now? I doubt it, though. Oh, I can! Oh, that's why I couldn't use it, because I only had one Pokemon. Oh! Okay, now I'm actually... Hang on just a second here. Hang on just a second, and then now the game has totally changed here. Wait just a second. Oh, that's why it asks in the beginning, do you want traded Pokemon to act as caught Pokemon? That's why it asks. Honestly, I thought it was asking that because of, you know, the in-game trades that you get every so often. Bites anything when it attacks, small and very quick. It is a common sight in many places. Okay, so we're not going to give a nickname to this Rattata. Please, oh, that's right, I can run. I forgot I can run. Whoops! Wow, I can even run indoors. All right, let's do a wonder trade here. Yep. Oh man, I gotta see. I gotta see what I get. 19494. I love this old trade animation. Imakuni? Like the dude from Pokemon, the Pokemon trading card game? On the Game Boy? Oddish. Okay, interesting. Oddish. I'm like loaded on grass Pokemon here now. Interesting. Can I nickname it? No. Oh, I can just do it. I can just do it as many times as I want. Yeah, I'm also assuming it's random, but that's why I wanted to see what I was gonna get. Oh my god! Now I'm like really like. Oh, I'm so torn now. I kind of want to deposit this I almost said radish. Rattata and Oddish. Radish. Whoop. No, not item. I kind of want to deposit this Oddish and then get something else. I don't know if there's the Sunstone in the game. So if the Sunstone exists, man, I would love to get a Blossom. Hurry up! I need to trade. I need to trade. Oh man! Oh my god! Okay, this game just got a lot more fun. Now I have to leave again? What is going on here, Bree? This is completely unacceptable. 2 days in a row, you just leave. Who do you think you are? God. Maybe, you know what? And as you're, whoops. As you're shopping, you should totally, you should pop the AirPods in and just listen to the stream while you're shopping. Oh, whatever. I didn't mean to heal. Bee-ba-boo. Bye, Bree. Have fun shopping. Not even gonna see me wonder trade this next Rattata. God, I really wanted to catch Now I wanted to catch Zigzagoon. Now I wanted to catch Zigzagoon. This is why Ant's the goat. What? Because I said pop the AirPods in? Z? Who's Z? Who? Which one of you is Z? Which one of you in the chat Z? Bro! Houndour? Oh my god. Dude, oh my god. Wait, it's 0? What do you mean? Was that from the Soul Silver playthrough? Oh, it's Z. Oh, Z. Oh, right, okay. I thought you were talking about the Houndour. I was like, oh, did like Zero's like character, like the rival in Soul Silver, had like a Houndoom or something, and I couldn't remember? Or was it like, did I have a Houndoom and I nicknamed it Zero? Like, that's where my brain was going. I was like, wait, what? Whoa, 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 woo, woo, woo. You know, now that I think about it, maybe I might actually catch, like, for real catch Pidgey. Because I do kind of like Pidgeotto. Oh man, I'm gonna need some. I'm gonna need some Pokeballs here. All right, what are we nicknaming this? I do have, if I remember correctly, the maximum amount of nickname redemptions per stream is 5. How far does this go? Like to what gen? I don't know. Let me see. I remember I made notes on the ROM hacks that I took. Was it here? Yeah, here it was. Pokemon Red ++. Pokemon PG.
Magpie the Mediocre just redeemed name generator. PG.
PG. Alright, I like that. It's Pokemon Red with physical special split. All future typings, some future evolutions, unlimited TMs, and all sorts of other improvements to bring it more in line with modern games. There's also hard mode version, tons of great modernization features that still keep the Gen 1 feel. Hard mode isn't too hard, provides some fun changes to classic game. Wonder Trade and expanded Pokemon roster allow for a lot of variety in team comp through multiple playthroughs. Oh, okay, that's what that meant. I remember reading that initially. I was like, what does that mean? What you talking about? Tiny burb. Burb. Okay, so we got PG. Right? PG. Okay, yeah. Well, okay. Mom. Hello. This is like the 8th time we've seen a Zigzagoon. Hello. You are not allowed to say Gen 2 when we've seen Zigzagoon like 17 times. Oh my god, I'm about to ban you from the chat for saying that. That's true. Magpie loves burbs. Alright, so let's it walks in a zigzag bro, when I saw the word fashion, I literally thought like dress, like it dresses up. It dresses up in zigzag fashion. It is the rarity of the Pokemon world. Alrighty, let's go ahead and let's shoot this guy out to whoever. I wonder what name they're gonna give me now. This is actually really good, because not only does it let me, you know, catch a bunch of Pokemon and get the Pokedex information, or the Pokedex registration for them, but also Gorm. But also that I get stuff from the Wonder Trade for them. Gorm. Oh. Gorm's playing on Alpha Sapphire right now. We stand Gorm, never mind. Gorm was playing Alpha Sapphire. We stand Gorm, never mind. Oh my god. That's so funny. Also, I'm just gonna save state there randomly. I was literally having a dream about throwing birdseed to attract birds and take pictures of like Pokemon Snap, but birds. Sharon? Is that the name of, Ooh, Alekid. Okay. I'm always down for Gen 2. Isn't Sharon the name from Gen 5? One of the characters from Gen 5? That's one of the name of the evil team scientist. Oh, okay. Who am I thinking? Oh, I'm thinking of... Wait, no. I was gonna say Calum, but that's not it. Oh man, what's his name? he becomes in Black and White too. He becomes the gym leader of the first gym. Aspertia City. Sharon. Yeah, okay. So I was right. It's the same like pronunciation, I think. But yeah, okay. It's spelled different. Okay. I wasn't too far off on that one. I do wish we could like nickname the Pokemon that we get from the Wonder Trade. Maybe we might be able to do that with the Name Raider later on, but for now, unfortunately, no. So, okay, this is actually kind of oops. This is already turning out to be like a really well-rounded team. I've got the Electric type, Flying type, Dark and Fire, Bug and Flying, and Grass and Poison. That's actually crazy. It's actually crazy. This game really needs like an EXP all function or something. No, it's not options. No, there's nothing here. All the gym leaders appear to be the same. Look at Giovanni. Is that how Giovanni looked in Gen 2? I remember him wearing the fedora, but I still remember him tipping the fedora. Tip, my lady. Tip. Giovanni role plays as a 13-year-old goth girl on I was gonna say the Newgrounds. It's just, did Newgrounds have a forums? He cosplays as a 13-year-old goth girl in the Newgrounds forums. God, that was like that was the most 2006 thing I probably ever could have said. I'm a Persian. Alrighty, so how do we want to do this? Oh my god, the Elekid's only level 2. You know what? Let's do this. This is probably give me the best, something or other. Best odds against that dastardly, Butterfree. Hopefully this thing doesn't have like, oh, crap. Okay, oh, that was not as much damage as I thought it was going to be. Oh, this is going to take like 9 years. Let's go ahead and switch here. Maybe Houndour has like Ember or something? Oh my god, he does. Wait a second. This might actually be an even better choice. Wait a second here. He's like that in Gen 4. Yeah, because I remember, well, you know, Gen 4 was, you know, the remake of Gen 2. I do remember him showing up during the, was it the Celebi event, wasn't it? Where you go travel back in time or whatever. I love Houndoom, man. I love Gen 2 and just in general. I love it in general. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa. That was a good one. Mega Houndoom should have just been like a normal evolution. I don't know. Oh, am I gonna faint here? Oh. Alright, we're gonna risk it for the biscuit. Uh-oh. Okay, if that would have missed, I would have been... Oh, now it crits. We love a good crit mattered. Gen 2 Pokemon kind of have bad stats overall. Hey. No, they don't. Some of them are okay. Like, you know, competitive-wise, Azumarill is really strong these days. Tyranitar is still really strong. I think Tyranitar was always strong. Yeah, obviously the legends are really strong. I think that's true for every generation. Trying to think who else. You know, all right, you know what? You might be right, but you know what? Heck you. I think, don't quote me on this, I think Gligar with the, not Everstone, the thing that Chansey always has equipped, I think, Gligar with that is strong. Eviolite, that's it, yeah. Oh, and Blissey! Blissey is just, like, ridiculous. Blissey is crazy. The HP balloon that is Blissey. Also, I just love Blissey in general. Blissey's great. I mean, you know, not a Pokemon that's like, you know, that I'm like so, you know, crazy for that I would, you know, get merch for it. Like, you know, I have a bunch of, you know, Pokemon pins. I'm literally looking up at them right now. I mean, yeah, probably wouldn't go that far, but you know, still pretty cool. I do like Blissey. I appreciate it. I love the sort of like angelic look that they were going for with it. I think my favorite overall Pokemon Gen 4... Oh, overall generation of Pokemon is Gen 4. I love Sinnoh. Well, you know, to each their own. I'm not saying you're wrong or anything, but you know. I would love to see some more later gen moves too. Like I see that Pidgey has Mud Slap, and that's a Gen 2 move if I remember correctly. But yeah, having some like later gen stuff would be really cool. Whee! Also, if I could get like Gust or something, I think that'd be like a game changer here. You know, wee-ha. Okay. As you say as if Gen 4 isn't really old too. This is a weird mirror match. God, I hate seeing this. I hate this. Oh no, I'm out of Sporklin water. Sparkly water. Oh, come on. You little stink. Oh, hey. Bree, you actually did the thing that I suggested. Nice. Well, here, I'll read the chat for you. So that way, that way you'll partially know what's going on, at least. We're just happy you're here. Aw. That was Magpie said that. Also, what was I gonna say? Oh, I wonder, is there like a text-to-speech function, maybe? Maybe you could have like some sort of like text-to-speech app, and like as the chat rolls through, it'll just automatically read it for you. Which, I'm sure that won't get confusing at all while I'm talking and that thing starts talking. Weedle! I have a Caterpie named Weedle. Uh-oh. I really don't much care for seeing that. Also, dang it, I have Mud Slap. Oh, there we go. Oh, wait, what? That's not super effective? Uh-oh. Poisoned. Correction, chat loads, but it won't let me chat. Oh, I see. Oh, so that's why you said you were, like, watching it on, Twitch. Can he make it in time? I don't think I'm gonna make it there in time. I don't think I'm making it there in time. Nope. Good God. What is that? What is that icon? Or emote? Ah. I couldn't really see it that well because it's really small, but yeah. Chungus. The big Chungus. Right, Pete. I don't of course that's the one that you nicknamed Magpie. Oops. I did not mean to walk through that. Wait, that's Centret. That cry. Wii U. I really, you know what? I'm gonna roll the dice here. I'm gonna use this last Pokeball, and I'm gonna Wonder Trade this Zigzagoon. And the game had the opportunity to do the funniest thing ever and just not let me catch it. That's, you know what I love in the main Wii U area, not the Wii U menu, but the little carousel thing, you know, where you see all the games and news and stuff, and then you have all the little Miis walking around. I love how when they talk every so often you hear them say "Wii U," "Wii U." Man, I still to this day, I think just yesterday, I still get comments and just tons of views on that Wii U menu first look video. Like that video is like single-handedly like carrying me. It's keeping my channel afloat with the views, with the view count. It's unreal. Like how many views I keep getting. Like Karuta, like the card game, the stinky card bot Karuta. Another. Oh wait, what am I getting? Geodude. Huh. Okay, interesting. Now I would have lost it if that was a Graveler, and then after it trades, it evolves. That would have been so cool. Another streamer who is a history teacher was talking about Genghis Khan and said the technical pronunciation is Chenghis Khan. So one of the other chatters made an emote of Big Chungus in Mongolian armor, called him Chungus Khan. Okay. Well, thank you for that whole history lesson. I don't think I want to keep the Geodude. I'm really not a fan of that line. Not to say that it's bad or anything, but you know, I don't really care for it. So we're gonna keep it at 5. 5 alive. God, I miss that drink. Actually, I mentioned it. There was like a video that I was watching or maybe listening to that I made Wii long ago, and I mentioned 5 Alive, and then I remember Googling for it, and it's like apparently it was a Canadian drink, so it started like it came from Canada, and then and kind of got over in North America, or in the U.S. And then for, you know, whatever reason, it stopped being popular and, you know, started getting taken off shelves. But I mean, I swear it's got to be out there somewhere. It has to be out there somewhere in some kind of store. Maybe not one that's nearby me. Hello, hey, it's the Pikachu. Finally, where the heck have you been? I wonder if I should hit him with Mudslap. Oh. Ow. Yeah, I'm definitely hitting you with Mudslap after that one. Wow, that was not good. Oh no, I don't have any more Pokeballs. Dang it. Man. I was gonna use Leech Seed and just, like, slowly sap it. And just, like, you know, get it to, like, that perfect little level. Hey, Gust. Get it to that perfect little level where I can catch it. Oh man, I forgot. Actually, I actually meant to buy some more, but then I got distracted with talking about the Wii U or whatever it was. Listen, the Wii U is very distracting, okay? Well, we have... Didn't I put the nose issue in there? That's close enough. Nose issue is, it's just skill issue, but, with the nose. Nose issue. Oh, man. I am hurting for money. I might as well just get 5 again. Yeah, I get 2 of those. I probably should have bought an antidote. And or maybe some paralyzed heals and whatnot. Oops. Yeah, I feel like... Oh, I have 1 antidote. Okay, well, that's better than nothing. Yeah, I feel like buying those little things. I usually do that all the time. When I start up, a new Pokemon save. I'll usually buy, like a 3 antidotes, like 2 paralyzed heals, and like, awakening and a burn heal or something. But man, it definitely feels like it makes a lot more sense to do it here. Because this is a kind of a toughie. I might have put skill issue with like 7 TV or something. Also, wow, now you're on a 5-stream streak, just like Peanut Brittle. So that for that you get an extra 450 Wii points. Bonus. Bonus. Come on, give me another Pikachu. That is not a Pikachu. Let me see. Hang on, let me go to 7tv.amp. And then, you know what? Yeah, let me just sign in. Just in case I find it. Oh, that was quick. Skill issue. Okay, so there appears to be... Oh, here's a good one. There's not like an exact same one. But there's a bunch of there is a bunch of emotes that do say skill issue. Also, if I add it here, it should show it in the chat. It should say like new emote added. Eventually. Did I add it? Yeah, confirm. Oh, I already added it. Okay. Okay, it did not pop up in a little alert or whatever. It usually does. Huh, that's really strange. That's so weird. That's actually so weird. Why didn't it do that? Now I'm sad. Also, God, Gust is incredibly useful. Thank you. Oh, there he is! Yay! Pikachu. Oh. This shouldn't take him out. Oh my God, that was so close. That was scary. Right, here we go. It's gonna happen. Here we go. Pokeball, go. Get in the ball. Yay. I miss when it used to like change the color of the Pokeball when you caught something. Alrighty, here we go. What nickname are we giving it? Was it Magpie that said? Oh yeah, it was Magpie that said that. The Clefairy icon. Oh wait, do I have it strictly limited so that it's out of stock for the stream? Really? Wait a second here. Your rewards. Just see the sad face on the screen. Rewards, right? Oh, that's not the right thing. Oh, whoops. No, it's this. Name generator, that's it. You know, I'm going to change it to name picker. Oh, that's why it says 1 redemption per viewer per stream. I see. You know, let's change that. We'll do 2. 2 redemption. Okay, that should be good. Hopefully it updated. Do. Oh, is it add? You know, that's another thing. I need to bring that up. See when? Hello? Where's? Oh, there it is. Ad starts. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Okay, so now it says that it's not adding. Hello. Okay, what is happening? Okay, so I changed it so that it should be changed. So that you can do 2 redemptions per stream. Oh my god, hello? That needs a little bit more fanfare. Thank you so much, Sparkly, for the gifted sub to Magpie the Mediocre.
Just redeemed name picker.
Petaman. Thank you so much, Sparkly. I really appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Also, I guess now I gotta get rid of Elekid. Wee-oo. God, now I'm gonna keep thinking that. Oh my god, they do so much damage. That's actually crazy. Alright, hopefully... Oh, what am I doing? Ad be gone. Just sprayed ad be gone. Well, I can't have 2 electric types. That doesn't make sense. Also, oh man, I'm gonna pog out if there is a Alolan Raichu in this version. In this game, I guess, whatever. Oh man, we got plenty of gusts to go around. There you go. 1 for you. Wee! Woohoo! I guess Mop's just not going to answer you, Magpie. Hey, I don't want to hear no centric growls out of you. Electivire. I don't know that you can get Electivire in here. I mean, I was literally just thinking of Electabuzz, so I wasn't even like considering Electivire, because you know that's a trade thingy, trade evolution, but I don't know if that's I don't know if that's possible. What do you mean? Wait, what? I guess, yeah. Wait, what? Okay. We stopped paying attention. Magpie said, ma'am, what about saving your money? I mean, yeah, I made it work in Soul Silver because I did some, you know, some shenanigans off screen that basically made it a Machamp. Beep, beep. What's the hurry? Again, I'm trying to heal. Like I said to you like a half hour ago. Jake the Snake over here absolutely demolished me. Alright, let's see if we can... Oh, nice. Bonk. Oh. Oh no. I was hoping that would do more. This might not go well. Oh my god! The clutch! That's an insane amount of experience points. Oh my god. What, you have it? He has another one? Uh-oh. Oh, good. Keep using string shot, please. I beg you. Burn. Yep, perfect. Burn. 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 Please, I'm begging you. Alright, you know what? Here, let's switch. Oh my god. I don't believe he has another Pokemon. Please tell me that hits twice. Okay. Uh-huh. 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 Oh dear. Remember all those times you used string shot? Remember all those times you used string shot? I should have used quick attack. Remember all those times you used string shot? Please, I'm begging you. It did a pixel of damage. Oh my... I don't believe this. Dude. Oh my god. Why does he have 2 fully evolved bugs? And this is literally just like the first like actual challenge of the game. Oh man. Wow. This is hard. This is definitely hard mode. Wow. I think, you know what? I'm going to go over here. And I'm going to see if I can take on Stinky. That's his name. So. Yeah, I was saying that earlier, Mop. When I first loaded this up. Yeah, Nuzlocke they are not for me. Alright, I'm going to actually save state here. See if I can do anything here against this guy. I do love how their color palettes are green and blue. Which I assume if I was playing as, red, that his color palette would be red. But I am playing as green, or leaf. Alright, here we go. Bonk. Owie. Oh, that was a lot of damage. That was a crit. That was a crit. I forgot Mud Slap doesn't affect Swift. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm cooked again. I actually, you know what? That is actually one of the ones that I got, Mop. Is Pokemon Lazarus. Yeah, it's the, it's essentially, it is Gen 3, but it looks like Gen 2. And if I remember correctly, it's based, like, I mean, kind of like it is kind of like a Gen 2 ROM hack, but it's based in like its own region. It's like inspired by Greece or something. Sure, why not? Let's learn the poison of the powders. Oh, okay. We're gonna learn both, like I guess. Yeah, sure, why not? Have my Bulbasaur be my powder setter. Rattata, really? Rattata's getting pumped! So he uses Tail Whip, okay. I see. Pidgey. Hopefully Pikachu can do something here. I really am hoping. Ow. Bonk. Ow. Bonk. Come on, please be at 1. Please be at... Yes! Bonk! There we go. Hey! I remember in... oh, that's right. You have a Charmander, don't you? Oh, shoot. Wow. Now would have been a really good time to keep that Geodude. Whoops. Oh, no, I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, I remember in, when, oh my god. When, speedrunners would speedrun this game, they would intentionally tank their Pokemon's HP so that they'd be in the red, because when you're in the red, all the animations go a lot faster. Please don't have, like, Ember or something and I switch into it. Wow, it missed. Oh, thank you. Oh, and it missed again. Jerk. Oh, okay. How? Uh-oh. Go sleep. Go sleep. Go sleep. Go sleep. I don't like how this battle is progressing here. Wonk. Yeah, remember how I just got rid of Tackle? Super cool game with cults instead of evil teams and a completely separate story. It has a lot of new megas and alternate forms. You know what I learned was, and I think I remember hearing about this at the time, but I totally just forgot, that Jinx had a mega evolution in the pipeline, but just never got it because of the, the whole Jinx controversy. That dude was asleep for like 5 years. That was actually so good. That was actually so good. I just beat his Charmander with my Bulbasaur. Oh. That's what we like to say. Take that, Stinky. No, you just locked in. Well, I quit dawdling if you'd quit talking. Oh. No, they're not wrong about Jinx, but also, I would like to see, like some new content for a Pokemon that has completely been ignored now. I do like Smoochum. Smoochum is great. Maybe that's what they should have done. They should have done Mega Smoochum. that would have avoided it completely. Mega smooch him. That'd be so funny. Hey there, Dorpson. Welcome. It looks like you're eyeing the stream and not sniffing the stream. What do you call this? That's not acceptable. You can't just not be sniffing things. Okay, so we're gonna put Elekid away, at least for now. Whee! Oh, that's right, Elekid is a Gen 2 Pokemon. I was sitting here thinking it was Gen 3 the whole time. Because, like, they did introduce some baby Pokemon in Gen 3 that, I don't know, like, it kind of blurred together for me. We're like, yeah, Electivire is Gen 4. Where, you know, they introduced, like, Munchlax and Bonsly and, Azurill. But, like... Yeah, I was a little thrown there, because I was thinking the whole time that Elekid was introduced in Gen 3. But then I remembered, you know, we were talking about Smoochum, and then there was also Magby, and then I had to think about Magby, and I was like, oh, that's right, yeah, no, that was Gen 2, which would mean that since Magmar and Electabuzz are, like, indomitably inseparable for some reason, that would mean that Elekid was also in Gen 2. I always forget that. I don't know why. Oh boy. Oh. And who else? Yeah, there was Pichu. Oh yeah, and then Cleffa and Igglybuff. Man, they introduced a lot of baby Pokemon in Gen 2. I mean, that was the whole, you know, generation where that began, you know, with breeding. But man, I you know, as I think back on it, it's like, oh man, they really did introduce a lot of them. Yeah, Riolu is cool too. Who else is there that's not from Gen 3 or 2? Oh, and also Tyrogue was in Gen 2. Forgot about that. Tyrogue, yeah. Tyrogue was a baby Pokemon. Munchlax, but that was... No, that was Gen 3. Wasn't it? I feel like I remember Munchlax being in Gen 3. Because I think Is it Gen 4? Because it didn't Brock have a Munchlax or something? Because I swear I remember seeing Munchlax in, like, the advanced generation of the anime. You know what? Let's safe it out here. Let's get one more level, just in case. Man, I can't wait to be past this guy. Holy moly! I don't think that's gonna do it. Nope. Do. Oh, and Togepi! Oh my god! Every time I think, oh yeah, I listed them all. Oh yeah, there was another one. Togepi. Yeah, Togepi was Gen 2 as well. I mean, yeah, we technically got it in Gen 1, but in the show. Well, there was also, you know, they started sneaking Meryl in, and Snubble for, oops, whoa, wrong one. For, the movie. But also, God, I will never forget Peekaboo. Oh man, that was such an unbelievable rumor. It's just the sheer number of people that believed that it was called Peekaboo, myself included, which is unreal. Wait a minute, how am I doing less damage than I did last time? What is going on? Am I crazy? That crit is nice and all, but like, I'm pretty sure I was doing slightly more damage. Dude unsparse. I love dude unsparse. You know, again, that was part of what I was saying about, you know, giving attention to Pokemon that really hadn't gotten much at all. That definitely counts. Oh, come on, dude. Unbelievable. Yeah, the quick attack would have taken him out, but of course not. He had to be paralyzed. I am not a happy camper. Let me try it again. I don't know why I just did that. Went back and forth, then went to talk to him. Wait, what? That Pokemon was... that everyone was banging a cool dragon evolution? Since when? I don't remember hearing that ever. Chingling is... oh yeah, Chingling, right. That's another one. Bro, come... like, seriously? Oh, man. Like, yeah, the other thing is, like, man, they really upped the difficulty of the AI in this as well. Oh, man. And of course, I forgot to bring Paralyze heals. Well, at the very least, I know that it won't get, like, poisoned or anything, so I guess that's something. Yeah, if we can do, like, Poison String or String Shot, or Poison Sting, Poison Sting or String Shot, I think we're good. Yeah, that is not good. Come on, really? A crit? No! Yes! Please be enough. We did it, baby! Oh my god, with 1 HP and paralyzed. Oh my god. Thanks. You get $130 for that? That's it? Are you serious right now? Oh, man. Oh, man. Alright, let me try to... hello? What's happening? There we go. That was weird. Oh, of course. I was like, oh yeah, let me try to get Houndour, so, you know, a little grinding out, but no. Bro, seriously, like, this needs to stop. This needs to stop. This needs to stop. I'm getting unbelievably unlucky right now. Oh my god. There we go. Wah! Take that. Alright. Ugh. Try to get Houndour some levels. Yeehaw. So, does anybody know off the top of their head? Also, stop arguing about Chimecho and Chingling in the chat. No arguing in the chat. Does anybody know offhand maybe what level Houndour evolves? I think it isn't in like... it's like in the 30s, isn't it? I think it is. I think it's really high. It's in the 30s or 40s or something, because if I remember correctly, in Gen 2, you don't get Houndour until post-game. And by that point, it's like high level. Oh, level 24, really? Okay. Isn't there like wild Houndours that you get like, oh god, I forgot what route that is. The one that's above Celadon City. The wild Houndours are like level 30 or something. Also got the remix that they made for the Kanto battles in Gen 2. It's just so good. Man, you know, again, bless Iwata for what he did. Single-handedly saving Gen 2 and working all that post-game stuff in. Because, like, you know, apparently, like, as the story goes, like, the programmers could not figure out how to fit Kanto into Gen 2 without, you know, completely running out of memory. And Iwata, he, you know, he took the reins and he directed a way to do that. Also, oh, true. Oh, my God. Very true, Magpie. Welcome, Hassan Umar. Welcome, welcome. I'm sorry I didn't say anything either. I was so distracted by what was going on screen and in the chat. Jeez, guys. I mean, you know, oh man, like Lance was just like such a letdown, and really, that was just because of the fact that they didn't have any dragon Pokemon in Gen 1 aside from Dragonite. So it's just like he had like what? It was like 2 Dragonites and a Dragonair, and then like Gyarados and I think Charizard. It's just like, hey, here's a couple other things that kind of look like dragons but aren't. And then they made him a little bit more legit in Gen 2 and gave him a Kingdra, if I remember correctly. Also, man, I love Kingdra. Again, you know, I'm just such a stan for Gen 2. I really am. Oh, Aerodactyl, that was it. Oh, it was 3 Dragonite. Charizard Gyarados in there. Oh, I thought it was 2 Dragonite and a Dragonair. That actually would have been a little better, I think. You know, it would have been a little bit more diversity. I don't have any other Pokemon to trade. God, I really want to do it again. It's just like, man, this is the fun gambling. This is the gambling where there's like, you know, there's no like losing. You know, it's just like you either just like break even or you get something really good. That's the kind of gambling that I can go for. Actual regular gambling, no. I hate gambling in general. Man, I will never forget the moment when I decided that. It was when I was playing Maple Story. And I probably told the story multiple times before. I was playing Maple Story, and they had just come out with the cash shop. And when you got new haircuts in Maple Story, or to get new hairstyles in Maple Story, you can buy one of 2 different coupons. So I think there's 3 now. There was the regular hairstyle coupon and the VIP style coupon, which the VIP style coupon was more expensive, but you get to pick whichever one you wanted. Oh, now it burns. But unfortunately, they hadn't come out with that yet. So when hairstyles first dropped, and I really wanted this one hairstyle, all there was regular hairstyle coupons, and regular hairstyle coupons give you a randomly selected hairstyle. Well, I decided to go, and if I remember correctly, it was Kerning City's hair salon, and I bought one hairstyle coupon, and I got a hairstyle, and I think it was terrible. So I said, okay, well now I need to buy another one. And, you know, with the cash shop, you know, you spend real money to get these hairstyle coupons. So I got another one. And I still didn't get the right hairstyle. So then I had to buy another one. And once again, I didn't get another hairstyle. And I think at this point, I had run out of my, you know, my paid for cash. So I literally had to use my grandma's credit card account and charge, like, it was like $20, I think. I think that was how much I was in the hole, was like $20, maybe $40. And I just kept getting these hairstyles that were just terrible, and I was getting so panicked Like, my anxiety was through the roof. And then I finally got it. And I was like, I never want to do anything like this ever again. That was the last time I ever decided to gamble with real money. Everyone's favorite dragon type, Goomy. Hey, Goomy's cool. I like Goomy. I like Gen 6 too, so I might be a little biased. When will we get a new evolution? I'm still waiting for that dragon type evolution. Like, they really need to come out with a Dracoion, because that is the last of the original special types that existed in Gens 1, 2, and 3. Because of all the others, we got evolutions for those. We don't have any evolutions for any of the types that were listed as physical in Gens 1, 2, and 3. But all the ones that were special, got them all, except for Dragon. I'd like a new EV-esque Pokemon that covers all the other types. All the evolutions are special types as the types that were before. Okay, I know. I love how I literally just explained all that, and then I read what Mop said and said the exact same thing. But yeah, man, I would love that. A normal type evolution would be kind of cool. I think so. I've seen a couple of, mock-ups, fan art of, normal type evolutions, and they usually look pretty cool. But, like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'd be okay with a ghost-type one, especially, like, post-Gen 7, and like, how insane they got with the Pokédex in entries. Like, they'd probably make that really, like, dreary and sad for the Pokédex entry for a ghost-type evolution. Like, oh, man, I'll never forget what they did for, was it Galarian Corsi? Galarian Corsola and Cursula. Oh my god, how depressing. And then they made Sylveon like this carnivorous monster that's like kills other Pokemon to eat. It's just, man, bro. They went crazy mode. Oh yeah, no. I'm being legitimate. I'm being 100% serious about that. There's Pokédex entries where Sylveon uses its ribbons, which can it can share its like emotions or whatever, and it uses it to kind of to use on other Pokemon to weaken their ability to fight, and then it goes and pounces and kills them and eats them. And then another one where it also can use its ribbons as a distraction for, smaller Pokemon, and then pounces and kills them and eats them. Like, jeez, man, come on, stop. Like, I know, like, it's got those little fangs, I don't think this one does, but it's got those little fangs when it opens its mouth. But those were supposed to be cute, not terrifying, like little vampire fangs. Oh no, Drifloons is the absolute worst. That's insane. It's like, oh wow, little kids chase Drifloons away, and then once they do, they're never seen again. Oh my lord. What? Hello? Are you guys okay over there? No, Sylveon had that dog in it. But yeah, that's something that I would expect from like a Houndour Pokédex entry, and not Sylveon, for goodness sake. Oh, my adorable little fairy type that has a little bow and a big smile. Or I should say bows. He had multiple bows. I mean, yeah, that is true in the animal kingdom, but the Pokemon world technically isn't the animal kingdom. I mean, sure, there is the implication that some Pokemon eat each other, but like you would imagine that it'd be like the big scary Pokemon, not, again, my cute little pink and blue smiley cat dog with bows all over it. Let's see. You know what? Here, let's do one potion. One Paralyz heal. And then And then I said I was going to do that with the GTS. I forgot. Or the Wonder Trade. I totally forgot. Yes, I know animals use deception to catch their prey. Pokemon are not animals. They, and that's like a whole argument in itself. It's like whether or not... Oh, this is an attack. Whether or not Pokemon are like considered like animals, or whether they're considered more, human, because they can understand and communicate with humans. They have their own emotions and thoughts and stuff. But like in the same vein, there are some Pokemon that act, just like animals would. So I choose to believe that Pokemon are of a higher level, a higher tier of intelligence. Hey, what you mean Caterpie? Oh, right. I was like, wait a minute. What do you mean Caterpie fainted? I just got it. Stantler's literally just deer. Stantler's cool, okay? Stantler's a psychic deer. And that's really played up with Weirdeer, which that's another Pokemon that, didn't get a lot of attention, and now it did. Also, Girafarig. Like, you were talking about Dudunsparce being funny. Farigiraf is the funniest thing I think I've ever seen. When I first saw Farigiraf, I think they did like a little trailer for it. I laughed so hard. Seal, okay, that's cool. I don't have any water types, do I? Okay, yeah, I think I make that work. Seal Dugong is really pretty. Dugong should have gotten a Mega Evolution, I think. Dugong would have made a good Mega Evolution candidate. Tumble Deer. That's level 6. I kind of, let me switch out here. I kind of want to just see... Oh, you know what? I should probably do like an actual legit save. It kind of does look like Kirby, but it's supposed to be like a little creature swimming about, like kind of splashing in the water. I kind of want to see how difficult this Brock battle is going to be. Sure. Well, yeah, I thought you were just going to tell me about the... I thought you were going to tell me about... So even if you pick no, he just tells you anyway. This guy's the king of yap. He is definitely a yapper. Did Stinky already come through here? Yes? Alright, let's see. I think he only has one. There's that guy that... Yeah, Lightyear. Yes, the Lightyear's one. And then at the end of the battle, it's like, oh, Lightyear's is actually denomination for length, not time. Oh my lord, it's level 4. This is just the trainer beforehand. Good lord. Oh, I should really switch Vine Whip around, put it at the top. I think I can probably do that here. Yeah. But oops. I don't even know what I just pressed. What is that? Like the home button or something? What is that? Doesn't do anything. Oh my god. Oh, this is the... Oh, this is the color changer button. Now it's blue, orangey, and gold, I guess. I like to keep it off because it's actually really bright. It's just a little too bright for me. I don't know why I did Vine Whip again, but whatever. Diglett dig, Diglett dig, trio, trio, trio. Measure of distance, that's it. I'm sorry. I said length. Same thing, right? Like cooling glue, right? Can I just say, Mop, you're driving me crazy going on and on about this now. Going on and on about, oh wow, there's Pokemon is literally just that animal. Oh, Hone Claws. Isn't Hone Claws a Gen 4 move? Yeah, I can see that. I think it's Gen 4 move, because wasn't the first Pokemon to have it Zoroark? Or was that Gen 5? No, that was Gen 5, wasn't it? Oh man, I can't even remember. Hey there, Bree. Welcome back. Yeah, I'm gonna be doing 5th grader after this. I think that's just a sausage. Dude, the fan theories about what Diglett is under the ground are just the most insane thing. that's oh my lord. I don't think I'm gonna pick Mud Slap. That doesn't quite work. Like I remember it being like it's like a human body under this, like a big muscular human body underneath the ground. Oh man, what are the other things? There's plenty of inappropriate ones. But like yeah, that's always been one of the more funnier Pokemon memes. Oh god, okay. I already save stated, so man, I really want to see this. How strong are his Pokemon? Also, Sandshrew is just a shrew. Also, I love how they gave him a shirt here. He's literally got no shirt on in the original. He's flexing those buys and then flexing the pecs in the original Red and Blue. Aerodactyl. Okay, yeah, no, this is over. This match is already over. Yep. Yeah, I knew it. Okay. Okay. Goodbye. Well, if it's Sandshrew, then why isn't he called Sandpangolin, huh? Maybe I should level up Seal for that. I should level up Seal for this battle, for at least for the first Pokemon, and hit him with them water types, because otherwise, if I use my Bulbasaur, it's gonna be weak to Wing Attack, as we just saw. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and move on here.